Okay, guys. So we thought we would show you what we feed Juju and Soto. We really try to give them a very healthy diet. At one point, Juju, the black dog, show you an image of her here, was getting a little chubby, and so we started her with some chicken. She basically was eating just chicken, but we've now gone back to giving her chicken with dry dog food to just be sure that she's getting some of the vitamins that comes with some of the premier dog foods that you have. And so just kind of wanted to show you guys what we do. We go ahead and steam the chicken in a pressure cooker. We'll then take the chicken out of here. I'll pop it in the food processor and then shred it up. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what that will look like. We go ahead and pop in the chicken chunks. We actually get this chicken from a place not far from us, about 30 minutes away, called Schuler Meats. It's basically like a butcher's, or like a place where restaurants go and get chicken. So we don't pay a whole lot. For 40 pounds, we pay about $70. I don't know what that is per pound, but it's cheaper than Walmart. And it's, I think, very competitive to dog food prices. So don't think that we're going crazy feeding our dogs too much. I think that we're definitely considering the money when we're doing this, but mostly we're considering the health. So let's take a look at what that's going to look like. So that kind of looks like. We'll go ahead and fill this whole thing up just like that. And if you guys do anything like this, let me know in the comments below. We actually had Heather's brother was the first person I ever saw do that with the chicken, and he's the one that kind of got us started. Okay, so once we got the chicken all shredded up like this, we used to cut it up on a cutting board, but man, that was a lot of work. And then what we add is green beans, which are the French style green beans. I think my wife has been getting no salt added. We used to have it with salt, but I don't think salt is the greatest things for dogs' diets. We then add in 1 or 2 things of pumpkin. I base it on like just a visual consistency of the food. But typically for this size, which is probably maybe 12 inches by, I don't know, 8-inch tray, we usually use 3 of the green beans and 1 or 2 of the pumpkins. I just want just enough pumpkin in there. The pumpkin is for their digestive system, and it really seems to help with that. And the green beans is for fiber, and of course your protein and a little bit of fat. And then of course we give them the dry dog food. So I'll go ahead and put that in there and show you what it looks like. And so I'm probably going to add another half a can of pumpkin, and you'll see why in a minute. But let me do that. So that's what it looks like when we're all done. Making up a full one. Juju, come here. Making up a full one of these typically lasts us about a week. And this is approximately 10 pounds of chicken. But we'll mix that with the dry dog food. So when I make it up, we've got to use these slow eat bowls, because both these two, Juju and Soto, which he keeps running back and forth because he knows he's about to get fed, they will just scarf the food down if we don't put it in these slow eat bowls. None of the other dogs we've had, and we've had probably 5 other dogs, have ever had that problem, but these two just like to scarf the food down, so we put it in here. And so I'll show you what that looks like. So that's what it looks like when we put it in the bowl. This one is Soto's. That is Soto right there. This one is Juju's. She gets a lot more chicken because she's always had more chicken in her diet than she does dry dog food, and we don't want to upset his belly too much, so we just give him a little bit. And there goes Juju. So they're ready to eat. We'll go ahead and take it into their dining room for them to eat. Ready? Sorry. Their dining room is the laundry room. So as I told you, we then mix in the dry food, which I keep in a little thing next to the... What I typically do is I take me a big old scoop of that. I give Soto more of the dry food than Juju does. And Juju, we just give a tiny little sprinkle of dry food on the top, while Soto gets a lot more. Alright, and they're tired of me messing around. They need to eat. If you guys like this or do something different with your dog food, please let us know. And please subscribe to Juju and Soto's channel. They really appreciate it. Thank you for all the views, comments, and likes. Alright, dinner time.